IVM.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy, actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And today's fun fact of the day has to do with miracles. Do you know the definition of a miracle? It is defined as an extraordinary and welcome event that is not explicable by nature or science and is therefore attributed to a divine agency. Phew, okay, that's quite a mouthful. But there is a lot to unpack in this definition. It is filled with very important words and things that we're going to understand logically. The first important word is extraordinary. This means that something out of the normal or ordinary is taking place. Hence, this event is unique. The next important word is welcome. It is something good taking place in our life. It is something we wanted or longed for, and hence we are welcoming it in as a miracle. And this is critical in the process. Many times we do not welcome miracles and hence they do not take place. This is something we will see more of ahead. The next important phrase is not explicable by nature or science. It is again an important element because miracles are not explainable. How did this happen so beautifully timed? How did this thing happen at all? It's not explainable at all by our current level of understanding. So then, logically, the more science grows, the less miracles should be taking place. If more things are being explained by science, then less things can be classified as miracles. The last line is attributed to a divine agency, a gift given by God or spirits or angels or the universe, whatever you prefer to think of it as. Clearly, it was not done by humans, and that is the important thing to take away. I feel a world without miracles is a world without wonder. Miracles bring about that sense of something bigger than ourselves that is at play. Miracles give us that feeling that someone or something is looking out for us. Miracles do not make us feel alone. I see people use the word miracle less and less these days, because whatever happens is now just taken for granted. It is taken as a given. Hence, the appreciation of these miracles has gone away. Moreover, we look for the big miracles, like a miracle in the hospital where someone's life is saved. Now, these are obviously extraordinary events, but they don't happen every day. And hence, we don't enjoy miracles every day. But nowhere in the definition was the size or the quantum of a miracle given as a parameter. Nowhere is it mentioned that only things involving life and death or lottery winnings will be classified as miracles. The truth is that miracles are happening in our lives every day. We just don't recognize them. And I call these mini miracles. They have all the elements of a miracle, except the perceived size. Something as small as dropping hot water and it missing your legs, or a potential client who just happened to overhear something you said, or something as small as the internet staying on as you finish your Zoom call and dying 2 minutes after that. I remember when Nisarga, the cyclone, hit our farm. A tree fell right on the spot where we had parked our car just 2 hours earlier. For some strange reason, we had moved the car, and crash, the tree fell on that very spot. It's a mini miracle. A friend whose number you had lost suddenly calls you out of the blue. Or finding out that Amazon is delivering again your supply of that favorite food that you've been missing throughout this lockdown. Mini miracle. Think over the last few days and you will realize that they were filled with mini miracles. You will also realize that they were soon taken for granted and forgotten. Instead, we need to celebrate them, remember them, welcome in more such miracles into our life. Now remember, a miracle is something science cannot explain. So some of this might sound a little far-fetched, but that is exactly the point. So your simple habit of creating mini miracles starts by just observing them. Every night before bed, do a quick gratitude exercise for the things important in your life. Then think through your day and search for the mini miracle, something good that happened unexpectedly. As your habit coach, I want you to experience the feeling of living with miracles all around you. It's liberating and so comforting. Within a week of doing this habit, you will start noticing that more and more miracles begin to take place. This is because we're finally welcoming them into our life. I want to hear about your mini miracles. Tag me on Instagram or send me a message telling me about these mini miracles. My Instagram ID is @AshdinDoc. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are @IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. I'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Paytm Money. Some really fun guests on the network this week. Cyrus welcomed Dia Mirza to come and have a conversation about all kinds of different things. Danny Morrison was on Edges and Sledges, the cricket podcast. If you haven't heard that, that's always a fun listen. And Rahul Subramanian was on Football Should Fall to grow their ever more exciting list of guests. And it's not just that. Mantra Mugdha, old friend of ours, was on Advertising is Dead. Manu Pillai was on the Filter Coffee podcast. It's been one great guest after the other. And with that, we hope to catch you again next week.
माणसं ना गोलगप्प्यासारखी असतात. हाय हॅलो करताना वेगळी आणि बोलताना वेगळी आणि गप्पा मारताना वेगळी, मित्र झाली की वेगळी आणि शत्रू म्हणून वेगळी, थोडक्यात दिसणारी वेगळी आणि असणारी वेगळी, कधी आंबट, कधी गोड, कधी तिखट, तर कधी चमचमीत आणि कधी कधी हॉट अँड स्पायसी सुद्धा. आणि म्हणूनच गप्पा गोल गप्पा विथ तृप्ती खामकर फक्त तुमच्यासाठी दर बुधवारी IVM पॉडकास्टच्या ऍपवर, वेबसाईटवर किंवा युट्यूब चॅनलवर सुद्धा ऐकू शकता. तुम्ही आमचा पॉडकास्ट वेगवेगळ्या पॉडकास्ट प्लॅटफॉर्मवरती ऐकू शकता. फक्त सर्च करा गोल गप्पा विथ तृप्ती खामकर आणि आमचा पॉडकास्ट ऐकत रहा.